So this is part 2 of the video, job seekers. Should payments be cut if the job seeker refuses a job? So yesterday I spelled out the problems with that policy, in particular the world that we live in, the barrage of information, the attack literally on the human psyche, the stress from the external environment is causing people to go into a fight, flight, freeze, fold scenario, and fold to suicide. And people out there with extremely low self-esteem, self-worth, no purpose, find it difficult to even get out of bed. So, like I said, if you force them into a job, they're just going to crash, and that's going to have societal problems and ripple effects that become tidal waves. So I divided it into two people. So 2 types of job seekers. That's one of them who can't cope, literally can't cope. So these people need what I call inside-out training. They need mentors. They need people in to coach them about the power of the mind and how the mind works and operates and how your thoughts work and how it creates your reality and how your subconscious program, 95% what you do every single day, is repeated. You don't even think about it. Think about all the things you do during the day that you don't even think about. That's your subconscious programming, 95%. And then there's a third state, which is the most powerful one, which is the connection to your flow state, which is a high performance, high productive state. And this is when all the magic happens. This is where all the people in the world achieve phenomenal things. They tap into this. So by learning all these, what I call powers, the power of the mind and the power of visualization, the power of imagination, the power, as I said, of the subconscious programming, super subconscious programming, the power of the physicality. Literally, a person can become the best version of themselves and do something phenomenal. And at the end of the day, there's no more important lesson in life than for a person to understand that power, to learn that power in them, and then to transfer that to people around them. That's a very high vibration programming system, never done really before. If you don't know what I mean, go into any personal development section, look up all the books. Look up the books Think and Grow Rich, The Vortex, As a Man Thinketh, and you'll start to figure out the power that we humans have inside us, and that we're not taught any of this from the moment we're born. So yeah, that's the first. So we divide into two. So that's the first divide, is people who and job seekers who need that training. Second ones are people who are capable. They're just etching out there. Could be have degrees or PhDs or MBAs or just normal people, actually, who are self-educated. This is the new brand of people coming along. People like myself. You design your own course, and then you can create your own reality. Now, this is where Manic Smith comes in. That's myself. And I've created a system. So instead of calling them systems, let's call them models. So this is what I do. I create global transformation models for mankind. It's the only one in existence ever. And the idea behind it is to eventually empower every single person. So the end goal of these global transformation systems is that everybody can create, that you can create your own avatar, your own identity, create your own reality in the system, who you are, what you are, your kids, their potential. They'll be shown that template I talked about earlier on about the power of everything, so that they can tap into their inner power, inner wisdom, and they can create their own journey and own path. So it's a system of free will, and each person is individual in the system. And that's the most important thing. So to get us from the low vibration programming yesterday I talked about to the high vibration. I've created this financial $500 trillion financial ecosystem. And this is where I need the help. And this is where job seekers comes in. Because you imagine the skill set that's in there, that's just getting paid every single week. And some of the people are itching to get at a project that's ethical, philanthropic, entrepreneurial. It's going to change, transform mankind. It's got soul purpose, mission purpose. It's got fucking everything. It's a quantum model. It should be the easiest model to sell. So we need all these skill sets in. I've got lots of information in my head. I need to get that packaged. I need to get on podcasts. I need people to promote me. I need people to send me money. I need people to in digital marketing, media, anything that creates market awareness is the first step. And we need prospectus. We need sales pitches. We need the whole lot, the whole 9 yards. Need endorsements. So that's the skill set of job seekers. Now, I'm going to change your mindset about money here. So here's the mindset change. Let's say there was a freak lightning storm and all the money in the world just disappeared. Nobody had any money. Might happen soon. Right, so nobody has any money. Wake up. What would happen? I'm sure somebody could contact me and say, Alex, you know that $500 trillion financial ecosystem, how's that work? Guys, very easy. It takes a very small number of technologists, all available here in Ireland, to do an algorithm, create a currency in 4 months. The very, very basic form of that. So this is the first lesson in belief systems. People create money. Not money creates people, right? People creates money. So the second thing is, the idea behind this system is that technology just could do it separate to the one that's there, and that creates a threat to anybody with a lot of money. So I'm not promoting that one. I'm promoting the one where the very rich, the middle class, and the poor all come together in one system, so everyone gets protected. So here's the key to it, the secret to it, is the single bank account. This is the secret. Because once you have the philosophy, and here's another meta mindset, once you have the philosophy that money goes into that and will flow eventually to every single person, and then every single person connects to global projects, and particularly when technology comes in, the 10x the number of the speed it takes to create products and services, and then when all the geniuses and all the fields cross over together, your innovation is going to go fucking through the roof. So much so that the gap is narrowing between, the ability to create master plans and the speed it'll take, particularly in this model, because the quantum computers will be connected to the robots, and the robots will be programmed to quantum computers and vice versa, and they'll be printing out from 3D printers materials, and the robots will be assembling, and you basically get master plans built in exponential quick time. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen next year or the year after. That's a little bit down the road, but that's where we're heading. So that single bank account, by money flowing in, it flows back to the investor. And if there's zero in it, and you can pick a figure, I'd pick 500 trillion to go into that bank account, that's where the return goes back. That kickstarts the money flowing into people and into the global projects. And then as you speed up manifestation, which is the ability to produce something quicker and quicker, as soon as it's produced, it's bought, then something else is created, and it's bought and sold, created, bought and sold, created, bought and sold. The money starts to circulate around, revolution starts to go around, and now all of a sudden you're in a whole different economy, as it were. And the speed to produce stuff and free stuff bit like your phone here. It's got all the free stuff on it. Once you introduce technology, you can 10x everything. That means your poverty is gone. There's 20% fee in this. This is the kicker in it. For this single bank account, 20% fee for people to pull in that 500 trillion. So that's the split of the 20% between you and me, whatever that works out. I asked AI what would I be entitled to in a 500 trillion model. Loosely it said maybe 1%, 5%, and a possibility of 10%. So that's a maximum of 50 trillion. Anyway, that's another day's story. So all these programs that are going into human beings will create peace. It'll transform the world and create this advanced civilization that I talk about. There's abundance of money in the model. There's a universal income as well, so you can build duality into it. So it's not one thing or the other, it's both. And that's exactly how quantum programming works. So everything is in there. Job seekers come in, they help me out and assist. We get it out to the people of Ireland. Ireland then become a headquarters. They run this whole system in the world. And you got to think like a Facebook or a Google. A small number of people can control billions of people, while so can countries, or more importantly, individuals with a model that is ethical, it's moral, it's going to evolve mankind, it's going to create new environments, it's going to unleash the potential of your children, it's going to create a whole different environment. Your health is going to go through the roof, your wealth, everything, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically. So I can't really sing more praises of this system. You got to really understand it and work on it. So thank you, Manic Smith. Oh, before I forget, I didn't mention the government, because the government hold a lot of money to people, and it's up to the people if they want release of that money to the single digital wallet. Then they're going to get an expense return, and that's where the return comes back to the people of Ireland. And every system is set up for people in Ireland for money to come back. If the Irish people don't want it, well, we just go somewhere else. Just doesn't bother me. I'm not attached. That's another power, the power of non-attachment. Anyway, thanks for listening.